New Disney Plus Moon Knight figures revealed. NECA's Haul-A-Thon Week 3 and Super 7 announces the GIJoe PSA collection. All that and more in today's TNInews video. So let's jump right into it. Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, I'm JC and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. And let's start off today with some breaking news actually, just as I started to record this. Word came from the Nacelle Company, which if you're not familiar, they're the ones that were behind the Netflix series, The Toys That Made Us. And they recently launched their own toy company. David Vonner works for them now, which you may recall that name from the Marvel Universe and Marvel Legends line. Dave worked at both Hasbro and Toy Biz, and now he's with the Nacelle Company. So recently, the Nacelle Company had announced that they were bringing back an old 80s toy line called RoboForce, which their first wave of figures will be going up for pre-order later this month. But then just today, they announced that they're bringing back another 80s line, the Sectaurs line, which was a line of action figures originally put out by the company Coleco that basically took humanoids and kind of mashed them up with insects and arachnoids. So there was a comic book series from Marvel Comics. There was a short-lived animated series. I don't remember the animated series at all, and I never really collected the original figures, but I do remember the Marvel comic book series a little bit. But and then in recent years, another company called GIJoe Toys, they did a 4-inch line based on this property. But now a Nacelle Company is taking a shot at them. And besides toys, they are apparently also working on an animated series, a new animated series for this property as well. So no real other details. I'm not even sure what scale these figures will be in. I'm thinking probably 6-inch, but that's just a guess on my part. Now, there's supposed to be a WonderCon panel later today, 6 o'clock Pacific time, which is 9 o'clock here Eastern. And they're supposed to preview this new toy line, so we might get some more details then, which of course we'll update on TNI. But if you were a fan of that original 80s property, then it is making a return. So definitely keep an eye out for more information. On the Super 7 front, so first of all, Super 7 has teased a new figure for their Power Rangers Ultimates figures, and it looks from the image to be Lord Zed. We talked about this last night during the live stream, so I assume this is part of the next wave, which would be Wave 3, likely going up for pre-order next week, probably maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I haven't done a whole lot of digging on these as of yet, so I don't know any of the other figures, and I don't have an exact day yet on when these will be available. But again, I'm guessing probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. And when more details do become available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. And then also today, they announced a new line of GIJoe reaction figures. This is called the PSA collection, and I know everybody's initial thought was this was like an April Fool's joke, but it's not. These are actual figures that are coming. So these are essentially, I mean, they're based on the the original cartoon. You know, at the end of every cartoon, there was a PSA announcement. And so that's essentially what these figures are kind of making fun of and based on. So the first two figures that they are doing is Roadblock, and that one's labeled Body Massage. And he has, if I remember correctly, in that PSA announcement, some kids come up on a road where some power lines are down, and they were like going to go grab the power lines and, of course, electrocute themselves. But fortunately, Roadblock drives up and tells them not to do that, and he pulls out the little cord grabber thing there and gets them off the road. So, and then the second one is Mutt and Junkyard. So this one's called I'm a Computer. I don't remember this one off the top of my head, so I don't remember the PSA on this one, but you know, whether they do more, I don't know. These are the only two available. They are available for pre-order now at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. You know, I could see them maybe even starting to do 6-cent versions of these if the reaction ones do really well. But again, these are real. This isn't an April Fool's joke. And as I said, you can pre-order them now. And while we're on the subject of GIJoe, Threezero has announced another one of their GIJoe 1/6 scale figures. So a 12-inch figure. This is the third one that they're doing for G.I. Joe. Previously, they've done Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. And the third figure is Roadblock. So I gotta say, Roadblock seems to have become like one of the most popular characters in G.I. Joe all of a sudden. Everybody is doing a figure of him. Mezco, Hasbro, of course, which has done multiples for the classified line. Threezero now. I don't know. I mean, I liked Roadblock, but I don't remember him ever being quite so popular. Of course, he was portrayed in the live action movies, kinda. So I guess there's that. But as I said, I never really considered Roadblock to be a super popular character until recently. But he is getting the 12-inch figure treatment from Threezero. This figure is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. You get a lot of accessories. Now, this figure is based on essentially the version 2 of Roadblock that we got back during the original toy line. So with that white and green outfit, as opposed to like the camo tank top with the brown pants. But this was an actual figure that Roadblock was featured in back during the original toy line. So the figure is going to come with 4 pairs of hands. He's going to come with his signature heavy machine gun. He's going to come with bullets, a tripod like the original figure had, a pistol, a knife, a helmet with goggles, glasses, and then a backpack, 4 grenades, and 7 smoke grenades. So you get a lot of accessories with this one, many of which are reminiscent of the original action figure line. Now this one's going to cost you about $170, and it looks like it'll be released at the end of this year. For you fans of LooseCollector, he's got another figure coming. You may recall, he's done figures like the Lady Death figure. This is a 6-inch scale figure. It is an originally designed figure of his own. He recently had a Kickstarter for it, but you can now pre-order it at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. The figure is called the Crypt Monster Hyde. He's just a really big, muscle-bound dude. I guess kind of based on Mr. Hyde, loosely. Maybe a Hulk type, good type of figure for your Hulk to go up against. He's bigger than like the Marvel Legends Hulk, but definitely, I could see these two matching up against each other. So this figure, again, is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. It does have a fairly hefty price tag of about $105. And this one is also slated for release at the end of this year. Now switching over to NECA Toys. So first of all, I just wanted to let you guys know that it was announced this week by NECA that they're going to be retiring several of their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets, mostly ones from the animated series, so Target store exclusives. There is one video game figure in there, which you can still get currently at places like Entertainment Earth, that Baxter Stockman figure. But most of these I have not found to be terribly hard to find at Target. These were all made available through the NECA store and then released at Target stores. But I've seen all of these on the shelves at my local Target, which usually means that they're, pretty easy to get. So I don't know if they're still readily available, especially with all the Haul-A-Thon stuff that's been coming out. But if you're able to find them at Target, you might want to, and you've been holding off or what have you, you might want to go on and pick them up because at least according to NECA, these will not be released again. Also going up for pre-order this week was the second wave of their Defenders of the Earth line. So these are 7-inch scale figures. We've seen these figures before, but now they're officially available for pre-order at places like Entertainment Earth. So just to recap, this wave includes the Mandrake figure, which is finally getting released. Lothar, we saw both of these guys originally when the line was first announced back in 2020. And then the third figure in this wave is that Garax, I guess, character. I'm not that familiar with him, but we saw him a couple weeks ago during NECA's Toy Fair reveals. And all 3 of these figures are now available for pre-order, as I said, and they are listed with a September release date. And then finally, for NECA, today was the 3rd week of Haul-A-Thon, so new products went up for pre-order on the Target website. So this week we saw that Elvira figure, the autographed figure by Elvira, which that one I believe has already sold out. And then we've got the Back to the Future 2 Griff Tannen. And then that 40th anniversary Evil Dead Ultimate figure went up as well. And then also for you Gargoyles fans, the Demona figure went up for pre-order. Now, except for the autographed Elvira figure, none of these are actually Target store exclusives. So eventually they will be available at other retailers. Right now, Target is the place to be, and these have also been hitting physical Target stores for at least the past week, if not longer. And then one other thing I just wanted to note on the Bronx figure, also from the Gargoyles line, I noticed that did not go up for pre-order on the website this week, but I noticed over on the Haul-A-Thon website, which is, the URL they set up for people outside the US, it says that that figure will only be available at physical Target stores. So I guess they're not going to actually list that one online. Now, again, I don't believe this is actually a Target store exclusive. So eventually other retailers like a Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth will likely list it. But for right now, Target is the place to go. And it appears that you're actually going to have to try and find it at a physical Target store. I don't think it's going to be listed next week. And then for you Dragon Ball fans, we've got another figure coming in the SH Figuarts line from Tamashii Nation. It's Krillin in battle clothes, and this figure is going to be going up for pre-order fairly soon. It is slated for release in October. The figure is going to include 4 optional expressions, including a grimacing face, a shouting face, an injured face, and a straight face. And it says you're also going to get an optional stomach and back, I guess, damage portion to recreate one of the battle scenes that he had. So again, this figure I believe will be going up either later this week or next week for pre-order, and it should be out in October. I don't have a whole lot for you on the Star Wars front other than just to let you know to mark your calendars the release date of the first episode, actually first 2 episodes of the Disney Plus Obi-Wan Kenobi series has shifted. They are moving it from May 25th, which was a Wednesday, to the 27th, which is a Friday. And they say they are going to premiere the first 2 episodes on that Friday. So again, originally it was going to come out on a Wednesday, and now it's going to be on a Friday. And then I believe it'll be every Friday after that. And then for toys, Hasbro announced that they're going to be doing a live stream next Friday, which is April 6th. So be sure to tune in for that. It'll be held on their YouTube channel, but of course we'll have full coverage of anything new they announce or show off over on Jedi Insider. And then we'll end things off today with some news on the Marvel front. So first of all, Diamond Select Toys announced that they're releasing a Moon Knight figure. I wouldn't really call it a new figure. This is a repaint of the Moon Knight figure they did back in 2006. So this is a very old figure. It does have a new paint job. They changed the color on the mask. They added some gold trim on the gloves and on the crescent symbol on his chest. The accessories, you actually had a cooler diorama accessory on the original figure than this one, I would say, but this one is being released as a Shop Disney exclusive and is supposed to be made available starting on April 4th. For you Hot Toy fans, we got a teaser for a new Spider-Man No Way Home figure with Electro, so no other details at this time other than this image, but again, look for Electro. Probably we'll get more details in the next week or so on this one, and then it'll probably go up for pre-order shortly after. And then also from Hot Toys, going up for pre-order this week is the classic Loki from the Loki Disney Plus series. So this was one of the cooler characters from that series, in my opinion, wearing that almost exactly like how he appears in the comics. So that outfit. And so the figure, they had previewed this figure previously, but it is available now at places like Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order. The figure comes with quite a few accessories like you would expect with a Hot Toys figure. You get 2 head sculpts with this one. You get his regular shiny helmet, and then the one that, after he got killed or looked like he got killed. I'm not sure he's actually dead, but we'll have to see. But you get that kind of charred helmet. You also get the alligator version of Loki, which is cool, and he has his own helmet. You get a figure stand like always. He has a soft goods cape. He has a drinking cup. He comes with a bag. So, pretty cool overall. Like I said, one of the cooler characters from the Loki series. And as I said, this figure is available for pre-order now. And then finally for Hot Toys, we've got our first look at the Disney Plus Moon Knight figure. So we just got these 3 initial images, no other details at this time. I don't know when exactly this figure will go up for pre-order. Maybe within the next week or so, but I don't know for sure. But definitely we are getting Moon Knight, a 12-inch version of Moon Knight from the new series that had the first episode that premiered this week. So definitely looks pretty cool overall. I don't know if his eyes actually light up. It looks like it from these images, but we'll have to wait and see when more details become available. For you Funko fans, there's also a pop version of Moon Knight coming, and then there's a glow-in-the-dark version that will be released exclusively at Hot Topic. The regular version is currently available for pre-order at our sponsor, Entertainment Earth. And then finally, the final bit of news is on the Marvel Legend front, and we finally got our first look at the Disney Plus Moon Knight Marvel Legends version. This will be part of the next Disney Plus wave. So with the Hawkeye and the Kate Bishop, and then the Build-A-Figure in this wave is the Ultron, which those the two Hawkeye figures are already available for pre-order. This Moon Knight figure, originally the information I've been given was next week on the 5th, but then Hasbro put out word, looks like maybe they changed it, I guess, and they are saying the 12th. So we'll go with what Hasbro says. So look for this to go up for pre-order everywhere, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, on the 12th of this month. And again, this will be part of the same wave with the Hawkeye and the Kate Bishop and the Ultron Build-A-Figure. The only other figure at this time that I know of that will be in this assortment, it is a 7-figure assortment, but I don't know any of the others other than there should be a Miss Marvel figure, you know, from the next Disney Plus series. She should be in this wave as well. But the remaining figures, the remaining 3 figures in the wave at this time, I do not know what they are. It could be additional Moon Knight figures. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and if you haven't already, please think about subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And then hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload new videos. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.